Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Obi Precious and here is Obi Precious family. Yeah, there is this story I want to share with us. This is a very sad one, but just pay attention and get the story. Yeah, then after that, please comment down on the comment section. Let me know what you think about it. There is this woman called Taiwo. Taiwo has a twin brother. Taiwo is from Ekiti State. He's a very young lady, very beautiful. Growing up was not so super. But yeah, Taiwo met her husband, Olufumi David Abotunde. So they met in church. Listen to the story, yeah? They met in a church program. There is this program they organize for singles, and both of them met in this church program and they started dating. After some time, David proposed to Taiwo, and Taiwo accepted, and they got married. Both of them hail from Ekiti State. Both of them come from Ekiti State in Nigeria. So they got married, and their marriage was blessed with 3 children, 3 boys. The first one is 16 years old, the second one is 14 years old, while the third one is 11 years old. So they already have a grown-up children. Taiwo is a nurse. She works in a hospital there in Nigeria. So her husband is an engineer. They said he's self-proclaimed engineer, like somebody that is saying, yeah, I'm an engineer, and maybe there is no certificate to back it up. So he is self-claimed engineer, as they said. There has been these reports, rumors all over there that David constantly abuse his wife, both verbally, emotionally at the first time. And after a while, physical abuse was added to it. So he was physically abusing this woman, he was beating her up, he was emotionally abusing her, he was verbally abusing her, calling her all sorts of names. So this woman has been on this for 17 years of their marriage. 17, I did not say 7. 17 years of their marriage. Yeah, their children are grown, 16, 14, 11. They are all big boys, right? So because the wife is a nurse, they later agreed that leaving Nigeria is the best option for them. Like they thought of it, because they're overseas, they're in abroad. When you are working as a nurse, you earn more. You have a lot of opportunities, and their children also will benefit, and they give them a good life. So they began the process. I mean, Taiwo and David began the process of traveling to abroad. So they now sat down and was like, okay, it will be nice for you, Taiwo, since you are now a nurse. It will be nice for you to travel first, gather everything, arrange everything, and send for us. This was their plan. And Taiwo was like, okay, there is no problem. I think that's the best. And Taiwo left to UK, United Kingdom. And in UK, she started working, she started hustling. First of all, she got a job, she got a house. She now started doing a lot of things to make sure that she provided everything needed for her to invite her husband and her children. It was not easy for her, but at a point, thank God, everything was settled. Taiwo was so excited that now she can invite her husband and her children. So yeah, sharp, she did everything and invited them over to UK. They came and they were so happy. Before she filed for her husband and her children to come, she sat down and she was like, this man for 17 years has been beating me, has been abusing me. How am I going to bring him over to UK? I hope he's not going to start again. Another thought was like, okay, this place is UK. Is civilized place. Her husband is aware of everything. You don't beat a woman here. So there is no way her husband will come to UK and start beating her again, because the law here will not allow it. So he will change. I know he will change. As of that time, Taiwo was now a registered nurse. Anybody abroad will understand when someone is a registered nurse, like you are getting enough. You are doing well. for yourself and your family. This lady Taiwo work hard for 13 hours every day to keep the family together, to make sure that the family doesn't lack anything at all. Did I tell you that her husband is 47 years old? Okay. Her husband, David, is 47 years old. So when they came to UK, it was not easy for him to find a job. Yes, it's normal, because when you come to abroad, it's normal for you to, before you can now settle and start doing some things, you just have to relax and just, chill for some time and look into what you really want to do and think about what you really want to do. Suddenly, just like before, then year back in Nigeria, the abuse continued. The abuse started again. David started abusing Taiwo again. And this time around in UK, he will call her names. He will abuse her. He will call her names. He will do a lot of things. And before you know it, physical abuse started. She started gbasgbos the girl. In UK, hey, God, in abroad, David, are you serious? That makes me to understand that an abuser never change. Because I thought, when I hear that they are now in UK, that the guy will change and start doing something else. And I'm start thinking about how to live Oyibo life. All of a sudden, before you know it, the abuse started. It started from calling names. From calling names, emotionally, from that, physical abuse came in. After a long hours at work, in a hospital, this woman will came back home tired, so tired. Before you know it, this man will bounce on her. Will start beating her na UK. And after the beating, the lady will just wash herself and still go to work. She never reported to anybody. She keep praying that everything will be fine. On 15th of August, August, September, October, November, December, 4 months ago, 15th of August 2023, this man call this lady Tinka Kopan over a disagreement, and the lady still kept this thing. If you ask her, she will tell you, oh, I just have an accident. If you ask her, she'll tell you, oh, there is nothing happening, everything is fine. But nobody in the hospital knows what this woman was going through. She keep harboring it. She keep keeping it inside her, keep hoping that this man will change. But David never did. They never change. An abuser never change. Maybe she kept it because she don't want the world to know that, yeah, Taiwo is having a problem in her marriage. Or maybe she doesn't want to see it in a Facebook that, oh, this nurse, this woman that is a nurse, she's now rubbing shoulders with her husband. She don't want people to start carrying her everywhere that, oh, this woman, because you are a nurse, you don't want to calm down, bend down and respect your husband. Because of that, she kept it. She kept it inside her. And on Monday, the 27th November 2023, that is last month, right? Last month, David bounced on Taiwo and beat her. He pounded her face, beat her so hard that this woman was so much in pain. It was horrible this time. It was so painful this time that Taiwo said, no, I can't go through this again. I am not going through this again. I am not doing this again. And she reported the abuse, assault to the police. They came and arrested David and took David to the police station. And after questioning him, they released him on the same day. But they warned him not to go close to that house again, not to, contact Taiwo again, indirectly or directly, without a third party. If you want to see your children, it's not a problem. You can come to us. We will give you someone. They will bring the children out for you. You will see your children. Then their children will go back to their mother. So that was what they told this man. And David was dead. Yes, okay, okay. Without them knowing that David had something very dangerous and very bad on his mind. So when they leave David, I don't know where he slept. But the next morning, he came very early because he wanted to make sure that he met the woman in the house. So he came when Taiwo was still in the house. He gained entrance to the house and he came in and he met Taiwo and he bounced on her and he beat Taiwo. Right? He beat this woman. He thought that the beating was not entering. So he took his two hands and put on his neck and he strangled Taiwo till she gave up, till she breathed her last. He was still there when the police arrived. The police came there to, they have a meeting with Taiwo. They are going to come and then they will now have to tell her some things and some, they just want to meet her and talk with her, not knowing that Taiwo is no more. So they came and found her lifeless body on the floor. They did everything they could to bring her back to life. But Taiwo was no longer there. Did everything. Taiwo was not responding. So it was announced that the Taiwo was dead even before they could arrive there. So they saw David by the side, sitting down, watching them. They arrested David. The three children are now in custody of UK social service. The children were so sad, were crying, so devastated. Taiwo's twin brother and mother are still in shock of what happened. Their daughter, murdered by a man they gave their daughter to as husband, a man that was supposed to protect her, a man that's supposed to be there for her, a man that's supposed to defend her, was the man that strangled the wife. Things are happening. What are you going to tell your 16 years old son? What do you think you impacted in these children? How do you think their growing up will be? These three children that was there when the father was abusing their mother. These three sons has been there when their father was doing all these things to their mother. How do you think this child will grow? How do you think their relationship will be? How do you think they are going to take care of their wife? How do you think their family will be? What are the causes? What might cause this? Is it money? Is it position? Is it submission? Is it background? Is it tradition? What would have caused a man to strangle the woman you professed love to, the woman you cared for, the woman you showed love, the woman? God. Thank you so much. Let me know what you think on the comment section. Don't forget to share this video and subscribe to our channel. See you guys in our next video. Ciao.